Hi everyone, welcome to Telangana State Quota NEET UG 2025 application form demo. Telangana has two different counselings. One is the government quota and one is the management quota. So after contributing 15% of state seats into All India quota, the rest 85% of government institute seats will come under the Telangana government quota. Beyond this, 50% of the private institute seats in Telangana will come under the Telangana government quota. The remaining 50% of private institute seats will come under the Telangana management quota. Now we'll be looking at the Telangana government quota registration or application demo. The website link is available here. KNRUHS is the university website where all notifications of the counseling process happens, including the registration, choice filling, allotment and every other notification. You'll have to follow this. However, for the registration you have a separate link which is available in the prospectus as well. You can click on this link and move ahead with the registration process. The links are available in the description. You can take the links. The last date of registration is 25th July 6 p.m. You can register till that point in time. We would suggest you to register earlier, at least a day earlier. The registration and processing fee is rupees 4,000 for OC and BC candidates, and if you're in if you belong to SC ST category, then the registration fee is 3,200 rupees. The fee shall be paid online through debit card or credit card or net banking as such. And once you pay the fees, this is not refundable. Once you make the payment, whether you complete your application form or even if you don't if you're not eligible, you will not get this refund. You start by clicking on this particular link. It will take you to the tsmmedadmin.tsche.in link. It will take you to this page where you have the steps available. So mobile and email registration, followed by candidate registration, followed by data updation, and then certificates upload, and then finally you will finally save and print the application, and that is the end of the entire process. So here you start with the mobile and email verification form. For this you need to provide exact credentials as in your NTA scorecard. So if you have your NTA scorecard, open it, or your admit card, open it, enter your NEET UG roll number. The NEET UG roll number starts from 11 to 99, any one of these numbers, and it will have 10 digits, not the application number but the NEET UG roll number, which has 10 digits. And the all India rank in counseling, enter the details, the date of birth exactly as in your NTA scorecard. Only if you enter these three details exactly as in your NTA scorecard, the system will allow you to move on to the complete the mobile and verification form. So you start by mentioning the date of birth, NEET roll number, and the all India counseling rank, then select the date of birth and then go on to enter the mobile number and click on generate OTP after confirming the mobile number. When you click on generate OTP, you will get an OTP to your through SMS to your register mobile number. The roll number this, and it is the mobile number OTP for this particular roll number is this, is what it will mention. You can enter the particular OTP and it will take you to the next page. It will clearly mention the OTP is verified. Next you have email and confirm email. Enter your email and then click on generate OTP. You will get an OTP through email from admissions.medadmin.tsche.in. That OTP you need to enter over here under email OTP, and once you do that, you will have to enter the captcha here and click on validate. So what did you do? You entered all these three details from your NEET UG application form or the admit card or your scorecard. Scorecard will have the all India rank. Then you entered your mobile number, confirm mobile number and mobile OTP, email, confirm email and email OTP, captcha, and then one final validate over here. Once you click on OK and continue, once you click on validate, you will get a pop-up saying mobile and email successfully registered. If there is any issue over here, you will get a pop-up saying the information is not right. You will have to re-enter all the details. Now once you finally validate and click on OK, it will take you to the second part. This part is actually the candidate registration form mentioned over here. You are in the candidate registration form as you have completed the mobile and email verification form. Here automatically all these details will be populated. You need to select the category over here. If not, you can enter this and select the category over here. From this year's SC scheduled caste category is subcategorized into SC1, SC2, SC3. So you enter the category over here and then go ahead and enter the select the category and enter the captcha, and then go ahead and make the payment through the mobile number. Mobile number is automatically generated. You can change it to, you can mention the email ID as well over here. For this is just for the purpose of transaction, not the same mobile number email ID necessarily you have to give over here. So this complete your transaction. You can enter the address and other details and complete your transaction to credit card, debit card or wallet, credit card, debit card, net banking or wallet. Once you complete the transaction, it will take you back to the payment successful page, and you will get an email as well as a message saying that you have successfully registered. Now we go on to the data updation. What have we done? We have done the candidate registration part. We go on to the data updation. When you go on, click on data updation, you will have to enter your NEET roll number and the registration number. Where did you get the registration number? In the SMS you received just now, you have the registration number and the roll number already that you have entered. Now you enter the roll number and the registration number and then move on to the next page. The next page will have all the details of that need to be updated. Here you have complete details of your personal details, the NEET related details, and your address and other details, and whether you are claiming a particular category quota, etc., and your 12th marks and upload of images. This is the basic candidate registration form. This is the basic data updation form. Now once you enter, you start by entering the candidate details. The first step is to enter the candidate name as per 10+2. Already the candidate name you had entered is reflecting as per the NTA scorecard. Again you need to enter as per 10+2. Then enter the date of birth over here, select it, and father's name over here along, and the alternate mobile number needs to be entered over here. The mobile number alternate, you have to give a different mobile number. It is not used, but still do it. Email ID alternate, it can be given or it is not mandatory. You can also skip that part. Once you do that, select the category. Under the caste category, you have OC, SC1, SC2, SC3. Select the caste category. You can change the category, that is possible over here, but possibly there might be a need for making the extra payment at a later point in time. Alternate email ID and caste, subcaste and caste certificate number. See, caste category, you will select, let us say you select ST. Within that, if there is a caste subcategory, enter that and enter the caste certificate number. This caste certificate number will be on the top of the caste certificate, top right of the caste certificate. There will be a number. Enter that number and then move on to the Aadhaar number, address and other details. Let us say you are selecting, let us say you are providing any address over here. That does not define your eligibility at all. So this is not an issue at all. So you can go ahead and select any number over here and any address over here. There is no communication given, and whether you are staying in Andhra now, Rajasthan now, doesn't matter. Your last 4 years local status is what matters. And then enter the inter hall ticket number and the SSC hall ticket number. Complete these two, basically 12th and 10th hall ticket number, month and year of passing SSC, and then move on to the next step of entering the parental income. This enter your parental income, the income certificate, the income enter income certificate number if you have entered the parental income less than 1 lakh, or then you have to enter the details to claim any fee concession if any. And then the inter board. The inter board can be the Andhra board, BAE, or Telangana state board, and CBSE, ISE, or other state boards. If you belong to another state, you have completed your 12th from another state, then select this. But primarily it is a requirement that 12th candidates who have completed in Telangana might be required, only might be eligible, because either last 4 years of study you should have completed in Telangana, or locally you should have resided for last 4 years before the qualifying examination in Telangana, but 12th in Telangana. So that is a primary requirement. A board might be different boards, international board, etc. In that case, you can select others. Now move on to marks secured in the group practical examinations. This is the in the particular group, including practical examinations. Your total 12th mark is what you need to mention for inter board, including practical. So let us say you have scored 700, 800 out of 1200, mention that over here. 500 out of 600, mention that over here, including the maximum marks. Now move on to the local area. Local area, what should I select? Only Telangana option is available, because only Telangana locals are eligible for seats under government quota in Telangana. You can select the other options like minority, PWD status, NCC, CAP, and police martyr children, and Anglo-Indians and Singanari quota. So you will have to select each of these one by one. Whether you can select yes or no, and minority, you can select the minority also options also, which are available. Now once you select all these, you will have to come to the class and year of study over here. Whichever applicable over here, in case you select yes, you will have to go back and update. When you finalize your application, you will have to update your hall ticket, update your required documentation over here. Now you come on to the 12th standard to 9th standard details. Why is it 9th to 12th? Because 4 years local status is required for Telangana. So they are picking up the last 4 years information wherever you have studied. Enter all the details for each of the years. Select the district and state where you studied. Let us say you are giving one of these as not Telangana, then you might not be eligible, but you might still be eligible provided you have stayed in Telangana for the last 4 years before your qualifying examination during this period. Move on to the next state, next option. You have photo file upload, photos upload, which is upload photo and signature in 100 KB JPG format, that is required. And please don't use spaces or special characters in the file that you're uploading. Mention it as a single name, then you won't have any error. Once you upload the photo and the signature, you will see this photo and signature upload with the KB size over here. That means you have uploaded everything. Now you can either save and exit once you, or go back and upload your certificates. You can do anything. So if you save and exit, it will give you the details, etc. In this scenario, in case you have changed from SC to OBC, you might be asked to pay the additional amount. The payment reference number and everything is given. Click OK to continue. Now we move on to the certificates upload section. Again, it will ask you for the roll number and registration number and captcha, and you need to upload certificates. You can also update details at this stage. That is also possible. See, certificates upload, once you do the certificates upload, you go on to the first page and then move on to the next page. Here you will see all the certificates available, whatever is required. Some of these are mandatory, some of these are not mandatory, very clearly mentioned in the prospectus. We will also run an info guide on this. Please do it accordingly. Have your NEET rank card, SSC mark card, 12th mark sheet, study certificates of 9th and 10th. All these are required because you will have to be, because for eligibility of local status, study certificate is required for intermediate or equivalent. Transfer caste certificate if caste certificate is applicable. Minority EWS, if it is applicable, it will be highlighted. You will have to add it. Parental income certificate if you're looking for fee concession, etc. NCC, children of armed personal certificates, and PMC certificate, police martyrs children, and Anglo-Indian candidate residence certificate. If you are claiming through residence, you will have to update it, and the Aadhaar card and Singaneri quota certificates. Many of these minority, NCC, CAP, PMC, Anglo-Indian, etc. will not be applicable. So ignore that. Only those which are mentioned as mandatory, those are absolutely required for everyone. Rest of it depends upon what you are applying for. NCC certificate, if you upload, all these certificates have to be in a particular format with the size also given. So please upload it accordingly. Once the certificates are uploaded, you will get a tick symbol saying the certificates are uploaded, and against that you will also see the card. In case you want to download it, you can check and download it, or you can delete it by clicking on the cross button and then re-upload the entire certificate. Now you can click on save and exit. The application, your application is successful message will be there. You can say okay, that means your application is successful. At this stage too, if you want to update the details, you can update the details by entering the roll number, and you will be able to update some of the details available here. Not every detail, but subcategory and other details available over here. Whichever details you want to upload, you can update, and then move on to the next page. Here you will see even the upload certificates option is available again. You can always upload certificate and move ahead. Update the details. If you want to change the certificates, click on the X part over here and upload the required certificates. That is possible. Now you can click on save and exit, or you can print application. Once you print your application, it means it would provide your application preview, and that is the end of it. That application preview is sufficient. You either save and exit or print your application, or save and print. Anything is fine. If you print your application, you will get your entire application. Ensure that all the details are right. If before that itself, please ensure that every detail is right, or update all the details. Once this complete process of application form is over, your the Telangana KNRUHS will check every application for the documentation part, and if there are any remarks later, they will put up a time for verification of the documents, and then they will ask you to re-upload the certificates. If you don't re-upload at that time, you will not get that particular eligibility, or you will become ineligible for Telangana Government Quota counseling. So always keep looking at any memos that might come up, in Telangana's application form. So that is pretty much, we will, about Telangana government quota counseling, we will be running a detailed session on Telangana government quota info guide, the entire eligibility, fee structure, the rules of the counseling, the process of the allotments, and how the counseling choice filling and other processes work, etc. We'll be running a detailed session on that. Please have a look at that session, and if you have any queries, you can also get back to us. Thanks a lot for watching.